With diverse flora and fauna, magnificent natural landscapes, and an ecological biosphere that supports life, this wondrous planet is our earthly home. From our animal co-inhabitants to the lush rainforests and life-giving soil, we cherish all these as gifts from the Creator. It is a common theme in the world's major faiths that during our temporary stay here, we should be good stewards of Mother Earth. Throughout the years, Supreme Master Ching Hai has shared the message of leading a balanced life while following a spiritual path. Not only must we nourish our spirits, but we share the responsibility to care for nature and our fellow beings. In light of recent scientific evidence stressing the grave state of our planet caused by climate change, Supreme Master Ching Hai affirms the important message she has noted for over the past 2 decades. We must be vegetarian, meaning an animal-free diet, and practice sustainable living. Today, we present to you Supreme Master Ching Hai's discussion on climate change, titled Eden on Earth Through a Vegetarian Diet, via video conference with our association members in the United Kingdom on June the 12th, 2008.
Recently, SMTV crew visited in the island of Skye in Scotland, and they interviewed the founder of the animal sanctuary. They rescue farm animals. And Rima Morel, she's the founder and author and animal communicator. When she was sitting with one of her pigs, he started sending messages saying that now is the time that humans have to stop killing animals for food. And the message seems really urgent. And the question is, how can we help stop more people from eating animals?
Yes, I have been asking myself that question, and you also, many years already. This is a very frustrating question, because we don't always have the immediate answer. Knowing habits of humans are hard to quit. I just hope that heaven have been warning enough with so many frequent disasters and incurable disease, so that people truly wake up this time and to stop all this cruelty to our co-citizens of the world, namely the animals and each other as well. If anybody could stop and think about it, it is really incredible how we still kill each other these days, or think of killing each other these days. Not to talk about the poor, defenseless, innocent animals. Well, all we can do is spread the news, spread the news, explain to people as much as you can, and hoping that your words, my words, will fall into some wise ears. Because most of the humans, they have telepathy, but they have completely lost it. So they cannot hear it direct from the animals. Their cry of suffering, their cry of sorrow, or their cry of advice. Because they have been covered up tightly with a veil of ignorance from the king of illusion, from Maya, from the so-called devil. So it's very difficult for them to hear anything. But I just hope that at this time of peril, maybe they will wake up. And we try to tell them anything that is convincing. Maybe they can wake up, maybe they listen, maybe some of them will listen, maybe half of them will listen, maybe 2/3 of them will listen. I hope all of them will listen. I hope I will live to see that day. I'm telling you truly because as much as I love the animals, I know that suffering has an end. Even if one animal suffers by abuse or torture, massacre in the slaughterhouse, they have all that life, and then they will be free to heaven. It breaks my heart. I don't want to imagine how they suffer. But even then, it's not as bad as what the humans have to go through because of mistreating animals. So actually, I'm more sorry for the humans than the animals. Do you understand? If they are abused and badly treated, they will be in a higher heaven. But the humans who has done all this to them will pay terribly, and that's what I'm worried about. Okay? I love animals so much, but physical suffering we will endure one way or another, even human too. But the spiritual suffering, the spiritual loss, is a terrible loss. And humans committed terrible act against themselves every day to cause them to lose spiritual merit because of killing animals, because of killing each other, because of eating animals. So, you see, this is the human that I'm worried about. We're trying as best as we can to awaken their real knowledge, but it's not easy, okay? I thank you for all you have been doing, and thank you for bearing all this frustration with me. And thank you for still having unwavering faith on the human change. Maybe they will change. Maybe we can still save the planet. We just have to continue, okay?
Master, we'd like to give you some feedback from our Supreme Master Television viewers.
Ah, very good. I like to hear.
Master, we've got some great news from Ireland. A representative from the Irish Green Party, which is currently sharing the power in government, called the Irish Hotline to say he watches SMTV. And he said he loves it and will encourage all the Green Party members to go vegetarian.
Wow. Bravo. Fantastic.
And also...
Yeah, very good. Wonderful news. Wonderful news. I'm sure SMTV would love to hear this. Huh?
And also another Irish caller is the person who is responsible for having the sale of fur banned from Ireland's top 3 luxury stores nationwide. He also loves Supreme Master Television and said he wants to meet us to discuss ways we can work together.
Good. Wonderful news.
Yes, Master. Hello, Master. There was a lady living in Wales, and she rang us at Chinese New Year. Every time there is a special day for a certain country, she meditates and prays for all the people in that country. So on Chinese New Year, she was looking at television programs, and she discovered Supreme Master Television. And she was so touched and enthusiastic, and she was deeply grateful that she found that channel. She immediately rang the hotline, and she thanked us, she expressed her gratitude, and then also after we got several calls telling us that she's so grateful and wishing us all the best.
Wow. Good news. Very good.
Master, from the lady who runs the animal shelter in Scotland, we had a very positive feedback. She is author of 3 books. She also had an interview with the former Slovenian president, Dr.
Yes.
Drnovšek,
Yes.
and she was researching his latest book when she came across Master's interviews
Yes.
from Supreme Master TV website. And she was really touched, and now she shares all Master's words and ideas about how to look after and protect and respect animals.
Oh, really? Well, that's wonderful. Okay.
Master, in the UK, we have been able to interview many veggie organisations and animal protection groups at festivals and share our footage with them and offer them all our support. From this, we always get very positive feedback and their support for Supreme Master Television and find ourselves becoming included in their activities. For example, recently the political candidate for the UK Party for Animals invited us to attend one of their brainstorming meetings regarding their political campaign.
Wow. You become politician now, huh?
We try.
Master,
Yeah.
recently we were handing out the Supreme Master TV flyers in London and Cork Island, and
Yes.
many people came up to say that they are watching Supreme Master TV, and some people said that they cry when they are watching it.
Oh, really? Yes. Because we are genuine, yes. We do it unconditionally and out of love. That's why it touches people's heart.
Hello, Master.
Hello.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
We have recently interviewed a musician lady who lives near the Stone Circle in South England.
Yes.
She told us she used to be vegetarian for many years, and then she went back to eat meat. But on the very day she and her mom watched Supreme Master Television, they went straight back to vegetarian diet again.
Yeah.
And she cries every time she watches the channel, she told us. And she said after going back to vegetarian, her conscience feels great and she feels pure, better and cleaner.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
very good.
She also said the channel informs people of the important issues of our time.
That's
and
right.
the challenges we all face. And people are blind to it about how and why to be a vegetarian. And she thinks people should start watching Supreme Master TV because to her, this is how the television should be and this is what TV should be used for.
Right, right. Yes, that's why we're doing it. Yeah. See, I also met some people who have been vegetarian before, and they went back to non-vegetarian diet, and after meeting me, talking to me, and I eat vegetarian, they became vegetarian again. Personally, also I'm working, huh? I'm also a mini television, mini SMTV, yeah. All of us can have some influence in some way, yeah. And that is cool. But it's just not fast enough for my patients. Anyway, we're doing what we can, and it's not just for other people, for us also, yeah, for our children, grandchildren, and our friends, family members. They all are important. It's a pity that the world is not doing together with us. If they are, then we have Eden on earth right away, within 8 weeks. Within 8 weeks, all disaster will stop. That's how heaven is created. What do you think? Oh, where do heaven come from? Heaven is a place where all beings act in the same way. I mean, not like uniformly, but in the same level of compassion, same level of love, and same level of spiritual knowledge, understanding, same level of nobility. That's what heaven is, yeah? And we can turn this world into heaven anytime. If human beings just turn around, all will be forgiven. Heaven is forgiving. Because I did not know about meat diet, the killing. They did not know anything much about killing. Of course they know a little bit, but nobody emphasized it, you know? Nobody really make it like a matter of fact, yeah? If the government, if the media, all the people that have the power can wield their power in a correct way, inform the public, educate the public, make them know what is right, what is wrong, make them know that vegetarian diet is a must, is the only diet that everyone should follow. Then it will be done. Look at how many people have decreased smoking. Even if smoking cigarette has not been banned completely, just been banned in the public only. And look how many percentage of people have decreased smoking and how much disease have been minimized, how much money of the taxpayers have been saved. Just a few months. You watch television, you know the effect immediately. Look at that. And it's not even banned completely yet. Can you imagine if it's banned completely someday? Or if its meat has been banned or has been advised to be less and less? Can you imagine how good it be? Yeah? The government supposed to govern goodly, rightly. So this is a time the government should do their governing stuff. Make it like a righteous thing. It's like a natural thing. Just like children have to go to school. You see, in some country, the law applies. Parents have to send the children to school. So maybe one day we will oblige other people to leave the animals in peace, just like the way we want to be left in peace. We don't want anyone to cut our throat. Why do we go out and cut some other being's throat? You see what I mean? And drink blood from it and eat their cup. Oh, God. And we call that civilization. The 21st century, my goodness. And so many masters have been on earth and have been teaching us already that we shall not kill, we shall not eat meat, we shall not drink alcohol, we shall not take intoxication. Have been taught so long, century after century. This is a time we should be a human being that we supposed to be. Yeah? Okay, we made mistake. No, we didn't know it before, but now is the time. We should do research, we should know about it. Everywhere there are plenty of vegetarian diet advice, books, recipes. Even in our television, we have 10,001 international delectable recipes daily, offering free of charge. They can always download it and keep it in their family and try it all, you know. It's beautiful, it's tasty, and it's harmless to anyone. There's no excuse anymore to sink your teeth into that piece of flesh, which is rotten anyway. I don't know how human being can consume such thing. It's below dignity, and it's unhygienic, it's unhealthy, it's poisonous, it's ignoble. Pardon my bluntness. I've been polite for too long. So it's about the time we wake up and change behavior. To be noble, to be dignified as a human being.
Master in London Centre, they recently received calls from people watching Supreme Master television, and they were very enthusiastic, and they wanted to have more background material about the programs, also information about how to get initiated to learn meditation. And it was not only the UK, it was also calls from the Middle East, from Iran.
Okay. Good news for you. You have more brothers and sisters. Good for the world, because we are in urgent situation right now, and I just wish that all the people in the world turn to vegetarian right away and be forgiven.
I have a new question, if you have time, Master.
Yeah.
There was a book which stated that another planet encountered the same type of global warming situation, and the aliens actually came here to mine our gold, and they used some kind of technology in order to change that gold into gold dust, and they used that for their atmosphere to patch it up. Is that true? And in addition to the adopting a plant-based diet, can we do something similar in order to give us more time?
No. Sometimes fiction is stranger than reality. Vegetarian diet and new technology, yeah. And be sparesome, yeah, and be spiritual, yeah. That's all we do.
Understand. Thank you.
Master, I've also got another question. If global warming is stopped on time and is reversed, is there a possibility that the poorest and undeveloped countries of the world will be able to catch up on development and reach the same level as developed countries? Or will inequality still exist amongst countries?
It still exists, but they will be helped by a more developed country. And slowly they will catch up also. The main point is we will have peace between nations, be it developed or not developed. And the main point is we will have enough food for everyone, developed or not developed. Okay?
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
Yeah, and all the animals will be living in peace, without fear, without suffering. That's the main point. The main point is we will have Eden on earth.
Thank you very much, Master, for your time.
You are very welcome. You see, we call developed in terms of technology. But the real development should be in spirituality, yeah? And it would be good if we also develop spirituality and technology at the same time. Then it would be very balanced. It would be the greatest thing that we can have, okay? Comfortable life and elevation of spiritual level. That would be the best, okay? Heaven bless you. I love you. I love you, and I thank you for what you have done and what you're doing and what you will be doing for the planet. Thank you so much. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you for working so hard for the planet, Master.
I wish I could work harder. Love you guys.
Thank you for joining us for today's Between Master and Disciples. Good People, Good Works is up next, right after Noteworthy News, here on Supreme Master Television. Have a peaceful life in harmony with all of God's creation.